All right, well, weather impact alert this morning because we are looking ahead to the next round. And really in some spots, especially we're looking at Anna Chalker where she is live. It feels like that next round is happening now, Lindsay.
Yeah, initial line
Okay.
been impacting northern Indiana. We've got a widespread boundary in central Illinois. That's moving in our direction, and that's what's still prompting tornado warnings in central Illinois. No local watches or warnings right now, but I wanted to start with a look at what's kind of prompting this widespread area of potential severe weather. And whenever you've got nearly a 30-degree temperature swing between, we'll look at Chicago, 39, and it's still 71 here in Indianapolis, that's going to give us a pretty sharp gradient, increasing wind speeds throughout all levels of the atmosphere. And all of this convergence in the atmosphere is what we call it, comes together, storms develop, and they will feed into all of those parameters that could put them at severe limits. So this is just an impressive line that's been set up really over the past 24 hours. This boundary has been separating much cooler air to the north, and we have been under this almost tropical-like air mass with all of this excess moisture and those warmer temperatures. Just heard from the Storm Prediction Center a little bit ago. They are watching this zone in red circled here for a chance of issuing a severe thunderstorm watch, and that would include basically all of central Indiana, as this line of thunderstorms here in central Illinois, and you can see that new warning that was just issued down to our southwest. It's still moving in our direction and moving into more favorable conditions that could continue to fuel this storm growth and development. So we're going to watch that, see if they do issue that watch. Has not been issued just yet. Right now, we've just been watching a couple broken lines of some non-severe thunderstorms. Still not severe, but packing a punch as we've had some heavy rain and frequent lightning and even some small hail possible right here along the I-74 corridor, where we've got the lightning that's now taken over the northern half of Montgomery County and spreading out across the northern tier of the state. So this is your severe risk for today. Going to be highest this morning, I think, between now and the middle part of our morning. Then a lower risk, but still could get some warnings this afternoon. That risk is primarily going to be across the south and southeastern tier of the state. With that being said, impacts are going to be about the same. We'll be watching out for damaging wind gusts, large hail, potentially some isolated rotating storms prompting tornado warnings, and then some of that heavy rainfall could lead to some localized flooding as well as these storms continue to move through. So make sure you plan ahead. Going to be a stormy morning commute. In addition, we could see non-thunderstorm wind gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour. That's why we've got a wind advisory that's going to be in effect through 5 o'clock today. Here's the latest timeline. Between now and about 8 o'clock this morning, lines are going to continue to move in, impacting most of central Indiana. This is through about 10:30 this morning. I think this initial wave is going to wrap up, and then we get into this afternoon. This is that secondary line I was talking about after 1 p.m. and continuing through the afternoon. Could again see an isolated stronger storm. That threat ends as some cooler air takes over by about 6 o'clock tonight. Winds stay strong as that colder air returns. A low overnight of 30, but by tomorrow morning, Matt, we're going to be feeling more like 19.
Yikes.
Wild.
That's a huge difference.